You did it! You moved to the big city. But then do you catch yourself talking about great wide open spaces? Do we even like cities? You can't argue we've been moving to cities in droves. This graph shows how internationally we've been moving into cities. In 2009, we hit a turning point where more people lived in urban areas than rural ones.
New York's population, for example, reflects feelings about this city. Increases as people came for jobs or as immigrants, and then decreases as some moved off to the suburbs.
Oh, that was cold.
I'm meant to be giving you the brushes.
Today in the USA, over 80% of the population lives in urban areas. And do they like them? Historically, no, not even a bit. When the US was established, people came here to have their own land, and having land was a way to keep people invested in the new country.
Dr. Stephen Conn explains how this, from back in the day, would have made people think of the rural-urban divide. They'd have thought,
farmers are virtuous people. People who live in cities, well, we know what they are. They're degenerates. But at the same time, cities are where the action is. So even as Americans imagine, a home on the range and a life out in the country, they continue to move to cities. That ambivalence remains. It's a kind of nostalgia for a past that never really existed.
And this still kind of holds up today. Sure, people love their cities, but check this out.
This graph shows where people would like to live. The red bars show rural areas and the purple ones are the large city. And no matter when they're asked, you can see that rural beats out large cities every time. But here's the thing, we can talk about rolling hills and cows and windmills for as long as we want. But a recent index looking at our well-being according to our community size shows that if you live in a slightly larger community, ever so slightly marginally, your well-being is higher. Because even though cost and traffic and space are making us leave, it seems there are reasons to stay.
You earn more, there's more culture and shops and stuff. But crucially, people. Despite the ability to work remotely, we still prefer to work and be around others.
So we're deeply conflicted about cities. We don't seem to love them as much as we seem to keep moving into them, and they're kind of growing outside of our control. What we might have some control over, though, is how we choose to build cities, and then how we choose to live in them. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more videos from NBC Left Field, then subscribe. And if you want to see another mixed reality one, then watch the piece that we made about baseball and why there's so many home runs.